I must have did something to my ankle. I'm like, owie, owie, owie. Wait, it must have been those single leg lunges. Morning, morning. It's my right ankle. He's wearing my old shirt.
Oh, this is your shirt.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this was Josh's shirt.
No, that was my shirt. That was the nicest shirt I owned, but I got way too skinny for it.
Yeah. Like, I'm too skinny for it.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, which is saying something, because when I was chunky, that shirt was like my nice shirt, and now Aaron was bigger than that at the time. Now he's smaller than I used to be.
Saw a guy, speaking of your ankle, at the gym about a week ago, was doing one leg squats with his foot up on the stool behind him.
Uh-huh.
And jumping at the top of the squat.
Yeah.
And it just looked incredibly impressive.
Technically, I can do jumping squats. I mean, I could do jumping squats without weight. Actually, was it like 2 months ago when I was testing out doing squats, I was actually doing jumping squats with 45 and 10 plates.
Damn.
So 55 on each side, and that's just down, up. I mean, I wasn't jumping, but I was definitely leaving the ground with both my feet.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Yeah. I mean, it's, it's impressive, doing that. I mean, okay, it is impressive. But when you got someone like me, you get impressed by the amount of weight they're doing it with.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can do that. Oh, it's sort of like, I can squat. It's sort of like a squat. You watch someone do a body squat and you're like, yeah, and I can do that. And then you watch Still squat 625 pounds and you're like, I'd die. I'm dying right now. I've been slayed. And then you watch him squat 625 in person. Did you do 625 in person? I did. Yeah, I did. I know he can deadlift more than he can squat, which is more than he can bench. That's typical. That was very typical of what it is. Because with a deadlift, you're not pulling the weight. You don't have the weight over you in any way. And with a squat, you're using legs. So you have a little bit more than that. So, I mean, there are some people that can probably bench more than they can squat, but those people aren't trying to go overall body. I mean, even you can squat more than you can bench.
Yeah.
So.
But then again, you can bench more than I can squat.
You can't do 45 plates?
I might be able to.
I swore I had you up at 45 plates at least.
I'm pretty sure I never actually hit that point. I know I did 35 plates. But I think it's more that I stopped doing squats before I could.
Well, that's true, and the fact that I can single bench more than you can do that. I was more or less talking about, I mean, that 625 was like, Stills only did 3 of those in one day. Like, when it comes down to 45 plates on a bench bar, I don't need a spotter for that.
Yeah.
So, I could probably slap some 25s on there, and I know you weren't squatting that. Also, I forgot Monday morning to sign the vlog off with Aaron's typical goodbye. Bye. We had a joking complaint that you didn't do it one morning. I was actually thinking just now that I've mentioned the goodbye and the tone, you're going to be modifying your tone to see if you could try to match what it goes on in your head rather than saying it naturally. We just quantumed your goodbye.
Yeah.
We've noticed it and now it's going to change. I mean, in terms of what I just filmed, my brain says I can't fault him because I know I've had that, but it's just like, what?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
There is logical sense as to why he's doing it. He needs to shave, and he probably didn't have enough time this morning to shave.
And he knows he's gonna have downtime here, and or on the train, and or at work. Still, it looks weird.
Yeah. It's weird, I didn't think, honestly, we've been using just a straight razor for so long, I forgot the other ones existed.
It's not a straight razor.
The blade is a razor, and it is straight.
Yes, but a straight razor is that thing that barbers use and get the leather strip out and that is the official name of that implement.
So any razor that is straight is not necessarily a straight razor.
Right. We use multi-bladed disposable head razors.
Whatever. We'll use a manual one. Does that work?
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone used the Philips kind anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you work for Philips and you
They're-
bring them up all the time.
Rather popular. They're $150, which is...
That's stupid. I mean, technically we have to buy razors and whatnot, but I just... I didn't think those existed. I mean, they knew they existed. I didn't think anybody actually used them. They were just that proverbial thing that was always on the shelf, just in case someone really, really wanted to buy one, but they never actually sold.
You know, people who swear by them.
If I had to absolutely shave every day, I would probably move back to one because they help on my stuff. But I shave once a week, so I can, because that way it will. Because if I shave every day, I actually start tearing off chunks of skin. So not like Freddy Krueger style, but it's. I just have razor burn all damn day. My 5 o'clock shadow shows up after, when it's not actually a 5 o'clock shadow. Anything you want to say, talk about? That movie we watched last night?
It was...
Before he gets into stuff, I want to bring up the fact that when it got to the end of the movie, I was like, is there a rating on Netflix of like, I could act better in porn?
Yeah, the movie is time-lapse, and it wasn't bad. Wasn't horrible acting. It was just cheesy and predictable and so slow and so indie film.
I'm surprised, like, because of the area where it was filmed, I knew it was not in Portland. There's just, that style of apartments don't exist around here,
Yeah.
really. But it was probably in California somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's still like, no.
Yeah, the pacing was not great.
I'm like worried now about the movie Paradox, which is made by the same company. When it started up, like, oh no, because I saw Paradox and it started playing the movie, that little kung 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 in the background, and I was like, nope, don't want to, because I read the thing really fast and then stopped. But
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm like kind of worried about Paradox if it's going to be another little indie film like that. Oh, here comes your train.
Yep. I guess we can watch it and find out. It's not gonna like kill us.
No,
And
but it's 2 time films is the thing.
yeah, and it's not like
At least he waited till closer to the end. I literally had a guy the other day, he came out of the woods, came spinning down, and it was Monday actually. They took the 90-degree corner and just rocketed down this thing. If I was standing in the way, he'd have probably had to dive out of the way. He did not care.
yeah.
And that's why your train was a little delayed getting out of here, is because he dove in front of the Max. Well, anyways,
Yeah. I think we should probably watch the other one. The
we'll do that.
Paradox.
We'll do that Thursday during tacos.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya. Bye.
Told you it wasn't going to be correct anymore.